Hey guys, you might be wondering why my voice sounds a bit funny for the next few episodes. It's mainly because I've been stricken by hay fever and sorry, and I'm still recovering. So please bear with me. We're looking at two of my agavoides plants that I bought during the sale, and I've got them here for a few weeks now. They are sitting in a spot out in the open, but pretty close to the edge of the alfresco. And so that means in this spot they are directly exposed to sunlight from around noontime to the afternoon. And since they've been here for a few weeks now, and there doesn't seem to be any signs of sunburns, and my Romeo here is coloring up really nicely. It's starting to get those markings, those red edges on the tips. I think now is a good time to move them out, further out in the open. I'm thinking of letting them join their agavoides brethren over here. But since I haven't worked out the pots, or I haven't worked out how I would arrange them here yet, so what I'll do is I'll just lay the pots and let them stand here and see where I go in the future. I might have to rearrange some stuff here, or maybe at least just replace some of the duplicates, because as far as I remember I have some duplicates here, so I guess that's what I'm going to do. So as you can see, I've got my Romeo and Gaia still in their pot, and they're out here in the open now, together with the rest of my agavoides. I'm still thinking whether I should replace some of the sunken pots, because I'm pretty sure I've got some duplicates here. Let's say this one, for instance. I can't remember what ID I settled on this one, but this and the larger one over there, they are the same type of plant. I'm also trying to wonder if this one here is also a Gaia, because it seems to look similar to this one right now, except that they don't have the same markings and colors right now since they have different sun exposures. But I have a hunch that they're the same thing. I'm still thinking where I'll be putting my Romeo. I would definitely want to showcase it, so maybe I'll move this pot and place it over here, and remove this plant and swap it out with the Romeo. So that way the Romeo is front and center, and that will surely grab attention. I also have this ebony in the shade, but I'm thinking of leaving this here because it's still such a young plant. It won't be as hardy as the rest. So it's going to stay here until it grows larger. I wonder if it's going to be large enough by the end of autumn. I guess we'll just have to see. That's about half a year from now. That's plenty of time. It's still the growing season. So I guess it's worth waiting for it. As for this too, I'm going to leave them there and see how they go over the next few weeks. As soon as I see any indication of burning, then I'll pull them out right away. But if not, I'm going to leave them here throughout summer and until autumn. I'm going to leave them here because I want the markings to be more prominent on the leaf edges. Since I moved the Romeo, I figured I may as well move the morning light because this is one of the larger ones that I got, and this would be able to withstand more of the sunlight. I'm going to leave it in this area, in this cluster, because there are mature plants here, and it's going to sit right next to its sibling, the afterglow. Okay. The soil is at an angle, so I might have to shift some stuff, or maybe somewhere here. Yeah, this is better. So the morning light is sitting next to the afterglow, and behind it are some of its relatives. So at the top you can see the Cante, and this is the Domingo. The Domingo is also an offspring from the Cante. Can't remember what it was hybridized with, but in any case, the Domingo is also coming from the Cante. Another hybrid based on the Cante is this powder blue. This is an echeveria powder blue. You could see the similarity to the Cante, but I can't remember what it was cross-pollinated with. In any case, Cante hybrids rock. I've been observing my echeveria Paul Bunyan, so it's this one. It grows caruncles on its leaves. So caruncles are those bumps, the bumpy things you would see on the leaves. And as you can see, right now it seems to be very top heavy. It used to be standing more upright, but now it looks like it's already starting to lay on its side. So it got me thinking that maybe I might need to remove this soon. I think it's high time that it got a head chop. But if I do decide to remove it, I need to find a suitable replacement for it, because I'm not sure if you can see it from this angle, but plants in this arc, so in this line, they are all caruncled. So I might need, just to complete the theme, just to be consistent, I will need to find something that grows caruncles. I have a few options, and I'll go look at them now. I've got another Paul Bunyan pup here, but it's not looking too healthy at the moment, and it is just recovering from its past damage, so I don't think it's worth putting it there. I also have a young Baron Bold. but I don't think it's a good idea to use this because next to the current pole Bunyan is another barren bold. Another option would be this Barbellion, but it's still tiny and I don't think I'd like it in that spot because I already have another Barbellion over there, so I'd like to keep it reserved for unique types. Another potential candidate would be the raindrops. So the raindrops is also caruncled, and this might actually be a good idea. Here's another option. This is the Echeveria socialite. I got this one from the recent plant sale, and I think this would be perfect. Maybe I'll go with this one. This Romeo is doing really well outside. As you can see, the leaf edges are coloring up, so we're getting those red margins. But it's been pretty warm for the past few days and I haven't been watering them as much. And as you can see, the leaves are a bit wrinkly. So I think it deserves a break. I'm going to put it somewhere in the shade. So it's going to sit here for now and I'm going to water it. Since this is a terracotta pot, it has been drying out too quickly, especially since it was under the sun. So this is definitely a classic case of dehydration. Maybe I'll make it a point to water them every night from now on. And I think it should be the same case for the rest here, because they have direct sun exposure for half of the day. So yes, I'll be watering them more frequently now. It's currently close to 6 p.m. and as you can see, the sun is at an angle. Earlier this afternoon it was over 30 degrees. I think it was 31 or 32. And now it seems to be getting cooler. So I think it's all right if I water them now. So I did a quick check of the temperature and it says that it's still 32 out in the sun, but right here in the shade it feels heaps cooler. So what I'm going to do is to water the plants that are in the shade so they would be revitalized. Because right now it seems like my plants from the show, from the sale, they're starting to look dehydrated and I need to fix that. These ones are more established. This is why they're not suffering as much as the newer ones. So they're still pretty much firm and they're doing really well in their spots. So I'll just continue watering the rest of the plants that are already in the shade. These guys deserve a big drink. These guys are in the shade now, so they also deserve a huge drink. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know by hitting that like button. You could also share the video with your friends. Just click on share. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed, please do. This will let you know when I come out with new goodies for you. If you're on Facebook, find me at Cerriscapades, so my page name is Cerriscapades. I often post some updates and news and other random photos of my plants in my page. You would also see the same if you follow me at Instagram. So most updates I post in Facebook first before I post them to Instagram. But sometimes I post in Instagram first. So, if you're just after photos, then just go with any of those two. And finally, I've also started working on my own website, so it's cerriscapades.com, but it's not yet mobile optimized. And most of you viewers are watching from mobile according to YouTube, so give me a while. I'm quite busy with work right now, so I don't have much time optimizing my website. But maybe over the holidays, I would have lots of time by then. So yeah, watch out for that.